So you click this little box up here to get your rewards. Now, there was a point in this game I was stuck because I was going, oh, I've completed that, so why can't I progress to the next stage? You actually had to click on it or tap on it on the phone to get it. So there's a lot of tapping in this game. You have to make sure you press it. I'll show you what the keys are for. There's two types of keys here. One of them is a neutral key, which is for anybody, and this color key is exclusive to Pegasus. So if you switch the Paradox Brothers, they have a green key and neutral keys, and the higher levels you fight them in, the more keys you have to pay. On the right is the amount of keys you have, on the left is the amount you need to use, which is a bit confusing. You'd think it'd be the other way around. So yeah, you use black, Joey has red, Mai uses green as well, Taya uses blue. Taya looks a bit different in this game, like I didn't really recognize her. Maybe it's the eye color, but she looks a bit different to what she does in the anime. Throughout the game you'll unlock things like the card trader, and he seems to have new cards every day. So I usually hit this tradable and it'll show me what type of cards he's selling. So it's important to look at the sky each day. Like, it'll be very rare that you get any of these cards. There's nothing there today, but sometimes he does. I'll show you the shop. In the shop here, you get lots of packs. The game's been released for a year, so they've been releasing these packs. This is a recommended pack, although I never follow the recommended. And then you have lots of structure decks here. When you get these at the start, you'll get a load of them if you start the game. Make sure to buy all these structure decks first. That's what I did, because you'll get good cards with them, like DD Warrior, Pot of Avarice, and lots of good warrior cards inside for Joey's one. So now I'm not saying to you to pay any real money, because I've already bought these. The option's not there anymore to spend these. I haven't actually spent any real money in this game, and I don't intend to. There's no reason for me to do so. Not that I would anyway. I'm from a time where you just buy a game and that was what you got. There's no DLC or anything. Back in my day, that's the way I like to keep it. There's Bandit Keith. How strong's old Bandit Keith? I haven't actually fought Bandit Keith yet. Let's see what it takes to... Oh, okay. Bandit Keith should be easy enough. I'll take you on, Keith. So, if I beat Bandit Keith, I will unlock him as a character. I'll probably have to level up though, maybe. But I may as well unlock him. Show how the process goes. I don't think Bandit Keith and Kaiba ever exchanged a line of dialogue.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Duel! My turn.
Yeah, it's generic dialogue, so they've never actually talked to each other before. Although I know Kaiba watched one of his duels.
Let's do this.
That's American music right there.
Summon a monster in attack position. I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw, punk. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Wait, Joey doesn't have that card in his deck?
I end my turn.
Get ready. My turn. Draw. I set a card.
take a gamble.
Here I come.
Because I don't think his ability will activate if I tribute him.
Battle. Watch and learn. I attack with a monster.
Because they don't count a tribute as destroying a monster. Anyway, Bandit Keith's only level 30. I should be able to beat him.
I draw, punk.
Punk?
I set a
Life points directly.
So yeah, the controls are just all swiping and tapping pretty much. Oh, forgot Exploder Dragon can't do any battle damage. I forgot about that.
I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw, punk. I set
You gotta call me that every time you draw a card.
My monster attacks your life points directly.
I might actually lose?
You're finished. My monster attacks your life points directly.
Impossible! How could I lose?
You could never.
Alright. I'm not actually getting that much experience. Who's this? But at least I unlocked Bandit Keith. This is what happens after you do all the challenge missions to unlock a character. It's all Kaiba's fault. He rigged the rules against me. If he didn't, I would have won. After y'all punks, I'm gonna have the last laugh. I don't know what the hell this is. Stone of Flames, but I'll take it. You ever risk everything you cherish? Your dreams, your cards, your life? I'm only asking because I have. That taught me a real lesson. If you aren't willing to risk everything, then you're worth nothing. And Bandit Keith is never be worth nothing. So you have no clue what I'll do to reach the top, such as using this card. Barrel Dragon. Yeah. How does it feel to get caught in the sense? I don't know how to be caught in the sense. If you look at the characters you unlock, they usually only have one good card and the rest of their cards are rubbish. You have Barrel Dragon, which is a good card, ultra rare, but then you have all these awful monsters. Slot Machine, Megazone. I mean, you're not going to use any of these, let's face it.
Don't expect any mercy from me!
Nothing will save you from humiliation.
These are the long-term missions throughout the game, and you get stuff like gems. Gems are the most important things because you can buy cards of those from the shop, or packs. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on Steam and mobile. This game is perfect for someone who wants to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! But the modern rules are too overwhelming. Since after GX, there's been Synchro monsters, XYZ monsters, Pendulum monsters, and now there are Link monsters. Not to mention a lot of other cards that have been released that have quite complicated effects. So the game is getting more and more complex. I would recommend this game for two types of people. People who want to start getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! For the first time without being overwhelmed, and people like me who are big fans of the show and don't mind using cards before synchros, XYZs and all that complicated stuff. I'm not really a fan of those cards. I think they convolute the game a bit too much. The only thing is the game starts off very slow. The cards start off as being very weak. You'll use weak normal monsters at the start. I recommend you increase your stage rank quickly by doing these challenges. And once you do these challenges, you'll level up quicker and you'll get tougher opponents. But it is a grindy game, so if I wasn't a hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I may not have stuck with this one. I may have, I may not have, I don't know. But the game is good. Online is solid. There'll be occasions whenever you're about to win a duel and the network drops. That's the price you pay, I suppose. Nothing's perfect. This game is completely free. I haven't paid a penny for this game at all. So I recommend anyone who is curious, download it and give it a try. The only thing is that it takes up far too much memory on your phone. If you don't have 16 gigabytes of memory on your phone, you'll struggle. Even if my phone, I was just about to fit this game on with 16 gigabytes of memory, because you need to install this game and also Google Games as well, and that'll take up probably about 2 gigabytes of storage altogether, which is not great. But the game, graphic wise, it's as good as what you get on the mobile, and they've somehow made it look the same on the PC as what they have on the mobile, which is quite good. Although if you want a bigger screen, I recommend playing on the PC. You can get it for free on Steam. The game changes a lot. So far there's an event where Zane was appearing. When I started playing this game last week, there was a Battle City event. There was a blimp around the sky here, and when you clicked on it, you would go through certain events in Battle City, battling certain opponents like Weevil, Joey, Esperoba, Mako, the Shadow Hunters. Through that event I was able to unlock Arcana, which is a bit strange. I didn't think he would be a character that I'd unlock. And there was also an event where I could unlock Mokuba as well, so I did that as well. I think this was an event after Christmas. I definitely recommend it's a game worth picking up and playing. A game better played sparingly, and that was the event there, Battle City Begins. I recommend this game if you're not really into it. Play it like once every few days just to see if there's a new event coming up, because that could shake the game up a wee bit. It is fun playing people in the PvP arena. It's not so great single player because there's a lot of weak duels like this guy. He says he's a genius, but he's not. His deck is completely weak. Pretty much these characters here that you don't, the light blue color, who they're just random players in the game. I put them on auto duel because they're just far too easy. And if you want to get through the challenges here, I would give this game a 4 out of 5. It misses out on the mark because it's just too grindy, and the animations get a bit sickening to listen to, and they slow down the game a little bit. But other than that, I like the fact that it's 4,000 life points, and you start off with 4 cards in your hand, and you can only put 3 spells and traps down, as well as monsters, 3 monsters as well. So I like that dynamic, and 20 to 30 cards in your deck, and all the events that happen in the game. The game starts off way too slow, but it's one of those games, if you put time into it, you'll get a lot out of it. So it's free, so I recommend anyone who's a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or wants to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Give this game a try. You have nothing to lose. And I'm not sure if there's a feature where, yeah, you can play people online, or you can duel your friends. So it's a good place for your friends to play against each other as well. It's good because you don't have to worry about people having the best cards. Everyone starts from 0 basically, and it's not really pay to win as much. Well, it kind of is, but you really don't need to. Like, if you put time into the game, you'll get enough out of it. Like, you buy the 4 structure decks, you basically already have a competitive deck, so and you get given a lot of these rupees at the start of the game, or gems. So that's what I like about this game. So anyway guys, that was my review of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I would probably say this is my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I've played so far, and I've played quite a few Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. My second favourite would be the World Championship Series on the DS back in the day. I like playing people online in this game, how quick it is to find people. Let me know guys, what's your favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Game? Is there one better than this, and what's your opinion on this one? If I said something wrong or forgot anything, make sure to let me know in the comments. Alright, see you guys.